are insane. I think the beauty standards are insane. I don't necessarily care about them. You know, I don't really have problems in the beauty area. But far as what the world feel like should be okay and a thing in which I accept is weird. But let's get into the video and see what he got to say about it.
I have a job and a BBL.
Anything else, like lip filler or anything like that?
No, lipo on my chin as well. Lipo.
How old were you when you got those procedures?
18. I made the appointment after my birthday.
Did you pay for that with your Walmart job?
Yeah, I've been working since I was 14 to saving up for this look.
I'm sorry, but if we even have 14-year-olds being self-conscious and wanting to get a BBL, then it's time to admit that the beauty standard has gone too far. And honestly, I'm not even surprised, because in this day and age, even models are being criticized for how they look.
Here's how the Twitch streamer Marlon should looksmaxx. So Marlon suffers from a wide eye separation ratio, so to rectify this he needs orbital box osteotomy. He also has a weak mandible and poor chin projection. To maximize this, he's gonna get
What's a mandible?
Max, otherwise known as double jaw surgery. This is gonna pull that stubborn submental fat he has, give his jawline a much sharper and cleaner look. Let me know who I should rate next.
And not to glaze by any means, but the Marlon that he's talking about is this Marlon, the 6'3" model.
What has the world come to? What is he even talking about? This man looks good. You feel me? Much better than the average, than the norm. Huh?
Who's walked for Vogue, model for Dolce & Gabbana, Armani, and other high-end luxury brands. I mean, this guy's stats are basically maxed out. And I mean, at least when you go to the comments of this video, people are agreeing on how insane this sounds. Rate yourself next, suffers.
Marlon suffers from a wide eye separation.
Just say you're jealous. What is this? Just say you love him.
Suffer? What is he talking about? Do he think that he look better than him? Because he don't. If anything, he's suffering from not looking like dude.
At this point, that's not looksmaxxing, that's invasive elective surgery. Oh, who is you? Bro, what? What the hell is this? Bro, mogs you, me, the comment section into oblivion. Oh god, what has this world come to? LOL. Appeal will always win. Never enough. Some people love themselves. Are we dead ass? Obsession. Fully insecure.
And I also think people post these type of videos on purpose to get rage bait. Just so they can have a whole bunch of comments like that.
And just for some context, this is the guy who made that video, Clav, the looksmaxxing final boss, the insecure final boss. And although some of the changes he recommended on Marlon seem kinda out of pocket, to some extent this guy does know a little bit of what he's talking about, because he transformed himself from a quote-unquote 2 to someone who's conventionally attractive. But the things he did to get there are kinda insane. Watch and see. So to start off the video, you can already tell that he's insecure because he calls himself a 2 out of 10. Now I'm not saying he checks off every beauty standard checkbox in this picture, but we've all had that awkward young phase where we didn't know how to properly groom ourselves. We didn't really hone in on our sense of style yet. Maybe we couldn't afford to look or dress how we wanted to. But that's all part of being young. That's all part of the process. But I wouldn't necessarily call myself ugly or a 2 out of 10 at that stage of my life. Extremely underweight. Started roiding. Dude didn't even try the steps in between. He went straight to roiding. And the crazy thing is, he still looks super young in this picture. He has a baby face. Like, there's no way that this is healthy. Started Accutane, HGH to heal my ankle. HGH stands for human growth hormone. He gave me a jaw. Started focusing on my face. Masteron for puberty maxing. I don't even know what Masteron is. Started browsing PSL. JFL at eating in 2022, more Accutane, chewing for Ramus and Bigonial, PDO for hunter eyes. Bruh, this guy's altering himself with chemicals, injecting serums, taking growth hormones, hitting his head with a hammer. Now I'm genuinely wondering what he would have looked like if he would have went through puberty naturally instead of doing all these alterations. Fat dissolving, Botox for hunter eyes. Kicked out for was he kicked out of university for roids? Molecule, trend maxing, and he hopped on trend. Trend descended me. Oh bro, his hairline started receding. Fake hobbies for Tinder. Oh my god, no, this guy is freaking comical. This guy calculated every step of his look journey to the point where he's taking pictures of fake hobbies for Tinder. And I can't lie, he's doing a damn good job at it, cause look at this picture. This is going triple platinum in any female group chat. Dude really set up this painting, told his cameraman, take a picture of me that looks off guard and make me look as nonchalant and chill as possible. I can already picture the woman in whichever friend group he tricks talking about,
oh my god, and he paints too? No way, he's just perfect.
and I don't know when it became a trend for guys to just act super performative and do everything for the female gaze, but you have guys walking around like this, drinking matcha with a tote bag on while reading a book on an escalator. Oh brother, who are you trying to fool? Dude went and equipped all his items, got all his badges. Like, you could have at least toned it down a bit just so it's...
I've also noticed that he didn't put nobody black on this screen yet that's doing this type of crap. Let me not speak too soon though.
not so obvious. But back to Clav. You know, at first I thought maybe his content is satire. You know, he's not actually promoting these things. This is all a joke. But no, not only is he being serious, but he's also promoting the usage of gear to little kids. Me and bro after telling kids to blast gear. Dude is literally flexing promoting gear to little kids. The repercussions of hopping on gear in general are bad, but if you hop on it while you're young, it more than likely will lead to an early death. POV, you stole your girl's makeup. Weird flex, but okay.
I'm always gonna vote for the more attractive person in any political election. It just seems too unrealistic to me to put my faith in someone who doesn't even mog their political opponent. Like, how are you supposed to run a country if you can't even mog the opposition? I don't care about your policies, I don't care about your rhetoric. All I care about is, do you mog the other candidate?
This has to be a joke. No, I'm actually praying that this is a joke. Please be a joke.
It is a joke. This can't be real. Like, life is too serious for stuff like this. Jesus is coming back soon.
What you should do if you are actually someone who is subhuman.
Subhuman? So now your level of attractiveness determines if you're human or not?
So Marlon or Archie, let's...
Do y'all see his bottom row of teeth? If he was that into his looks, he would have been fixed those a long time ago. If he hitting himself in the face with hammers and stuff, he could have fixed his bottom row of teeth.
talk about it. Bro, they both mog you to oblivion, so what are you gonna do about it? You see how low...
I can't lie, being this obsessed with your looks has to be a mental illness. And on top of that, he's so insecure, so threatened that people are saying that Marlon looks better than him, that he has to pull this lame racist joke.
Marlon mogs all of you? Yeah, but he's black. No, he's not. Oh, he's not? Have you seen his parents? They're white. Oh, yeah, I think he's just really sad. He don't mog. He mogs.
I mean, if you're gonna make a racist joke, at least have it be funny. Dude literally embarrassed himself. And they're cooking his ass in the comments too. I'm not mad he made a racist joke. I'm mad the racist joke he made wasn't funny. Wasn't even a joke. You could tell he said that out of impulse because how much it hurt his ego. Mind you, Marlon is part black, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that he's living in his head rent free. Why are you this threatened by a guy that probably doesn't even know you exist? He's probably talking to other girls right now. So you're sitting in a living room surrounded by men, watching men, probably getting filmed by men? Bro, I know gay dudes who are less gay than this. Nightmare blunt rotation. This shit was filmed in complete silence, by the way. They're all pushing 30, by the way. Jobs, bro, jobs. Grown men, employment, transforming a male follower. Bloated, poor skin texture, skinny, unhappy, unhealthy, judged, laughed at, joins community. Okay, high test, gets girls. Bro, this guy just looks like he went through puberty. I'm sorry, if you would have gave him a couple years, a decent workout routine, and a decent diet, this would have happened regardless. And I would have a really hard time believing otherwise. We literally have little kids stressed out and contacting self-improvement influencers asking what they can do because they're 5'3" at 12 years old. And I mean, just look at some of these comments. I'm 5'3" at 15, am I cooked? 5'5" and 18, I'm burnt. 5'6" at 24, is it bad? Yeah, bro, it's bad. It's bad. And I mean, obviously a lot of these are trolls, but I mean, we have to admit that we live in a very insecure generation. We even have celebrities who, keep in mind, are millionaires being accused of getting ab surgery done. Would this be the male equivalent of a BBL? And it's not just ab surgeries. We also have people who are doing these limb lengthening surgeries to make themselves taller. And they're paying thousands of dollars to do it.
He had 2 surgeries where doctors broke his bones in 6 places and implanted devices called fixators to stretch his legs. While he recovered for 6 months, he lived in a rehab facility and had to turn a handle on his fixators every day. After that, he spent almost a year regaining the muscle he lost so he could walk normally again. This is him standing next to his friend before the surgery, and here he is after gaining 7 inches, now at 6 feet tall.
Bro, that just looks painful. And I mean, unless he marries some super tall lady, what is he gonna do if his kids all turn out short? And I know the examples I've used so far have been all men, but trust me, this isn't exclusive to men at all. We have a bunch of women who have these perfectly normal but Afrocentric noses getting rhinoplasty, which is basically nose surgery. Like, I see nothing wrong with her nose. And the sad thing is, a lot of these women will get these nose surgeries and they'll end up looking like this. They literally pay to get these botched noses that look like characters from the Grinch movie. You know, the people from Whoville? Just imagine.
Bruh, the worst case of somebody doing something to their face was the Claremont twins from the Bad Girls Club. I can't believe they did that. Like, they were so beautiful. Like, they radiated beauty on that show. They couldn't be messed with. Now they look like some type of botched Chinese like action figure. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say doll because that's what they want to hear. No, you don't look like a doll. Feel me?
Imagine paying thousands of dollars for your nose to look like this. And it's not just nose surgeries, of course. They're getting BBLs, they're getting lip fillers, all at 18. Was my tummy tuck at 18 worth it? Yes, I got my whole body done at 18. Stay mad. We're not mad. We're worried for you. This girl literally saved up her money for years before she turned 18 just so she could get a BBL and get her breasts done.
So when you say you look like this, you have a what?
I have a job and a BBL.
Anything else, like lip filler or anything like that?
No, lipo on my chin as well.
So chin lipo, fake,
Yeah.
fake, and then the BBL.
Lipo.
How old were you when you got those procedures?
18.
And
I
do
made
you
the
just-
appointment after my birthday.
Did you pay for that with your Walmart job?
Yeah, I've been working since I was 14 to saving up for this look.
Wait,
Yeah.
so-
Specifically for the
Yeah, well,
since
yeah.
14?
Yeah.
They're talking about period and encouraging this, but I see so many red flags. Like, sure, it's great that she was able to focus on a goal for years and finally achieve it, but are we gonna ignore that she's been insecure about her body for years? And sure, she said she started saving at 14, but we don't know when she developed these insecurities. They might have started from an even younger age. And the next thing she says really shows you how much impact the media has on the youth.
I saw models growing up that I really liked. Kim Kardashian. I loved her look, so I started looking up how she looked that way, learned what a BBL was, job,
So this was always the plan.
Kim Kardashian.
yeah, not the OF, but then I
ruining
realized,
a generation of.
I guess, no, I like this look, and that's what I was going for.
Yes.
At this point, I can't even blame Kim. I gotta blame her parents, her guardians, because why are they even allowing her to be that hooked on the Kardashians? She was literally 14. And I mean, sadly, if that's the type of people that she was looking up to growing up, it's no wonder that she ended up starting an OnlyFans. And these BBL surgeries are kind of like
look what the type of influence Kim really have on folks. Kim think that people think that Kim give like business. Let me go start a business to become a millionaire type of inspiration. Like, no, she gives like, let me like date a rapper, let me get a boob job, a BBL, let me, you know, get this bust down, act this certain type of way, only care about these certain type of things. Like, that's what inspiration that Kim K gives off. This is actually insane. 14 years old, like 13, 14, like younger than my little brothers. I wish my little brothers would come to me right now at their ages 16 and 18 and come tell me that they want to do some authorization. Are you dumb?
the female equivalent of hopping on gear for men, because they come with their own complications and there's always the risk of death. A quick Google search will show you that in 2007 the mortality rate was like 1 in 3,000, and now in more recent years it's like 1 in 15,000 and 1 in 20,000. But that's still a risk. And even if, let's say, you don't die during the surgery, there's other complications that come with having a BBL. Aside from all the things that you have to do for maintenance once you get a BBL for it to look natural and for you not to look like a freaking ant, there's also been reports of people saying that BBLs stink. We got women confessing that their BBLs smell like dumpster juice.
Just because I wasn't afraid to get on here and say my BBL smelled like dumpster juice and y'all or don't make me the villain. My sit down ear was stinking real bad, and they got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. It was the truth. It got to the point to where when I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that rat-eating flesh.
We got strippers talking about their experience with stinky BBLs.
Me being in the strip club, me being a dancer, you know, you're around a lot of other girls. Some who just have horrible hygiene, and some, it be that motherfucking BBL. Okay, there was this girl that I used to work with or whatever, and she was so cool, bro. She was so nice. She's very pretty, cool. There was one of the days that we were there, I'm doing my makeup in the bathroom, and she came and she was like, I gotta go to the bathroom, whatever. If my homegirl doing her makeup in the bathroom, I'll come in and I gotta pee, and that's it. I'll just pee. Like, not that big of a deal. And I was like, girl, go ahead. She was like, no. Like, yeah. So I'm like, damn, she must got to shit again. Y'all. So I come out, she pees, and she comes out fast. Not like it didn't take her shit time. It took pee time. It wasn't long enough for her to take a shit. It was a pee type of, okay, cool. So when she came back out or whatever, she shut the door or whatever. She was like, just wait a second to go in there, whatever. But I'm doing my makeup, okay? We're on a time crunch. So I'm like, girl, just spray some air freshener or something. I got, like, you know, I go grab my perfume. I go in there, I start spraying it. But then, like, I start calculating in my head. Oh, she, like, peed, and it didn't smell like shit. Like, it smelled like ass, but not ass. Like, ass, and I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I really don't. But I felt really bad because I don't really think that it was ever her personal hygiene. I really think it was her BBL. Some girls, their BBLs reject, okay? And so those incision holes that are around the BBL, right? It's like the stench can come from those. Even when they're shut, you know, as it's rejecting it, it's like it's still oozing out a smell. Holes closed and everything, healed up. It was still like ooze out like a smell, which I ended up looking this up.
And in case you needed a professional opinion, here's the doctors.
Dr. Anderson here, plastic surgeon in Chicago. So do BBLs smell? So this took us a while to dig through some videos on TikTok and Instagram. People are saying that they smell after a BBL.
The lady said her BBL stinks and that her sit-down air smells.
Just think about broccoli. You ever had broccoli sitting out for like 2 days and you be like, what the fuck? Like, that's the perfect way I can explain it.
So the smell is fat necrosis. So if you get your butt overfilled with fat,
I'm trying to control my face and my facial expressions, but it's so hard. Like, this is disgusting. Like, I hope every feed, like I hope every BBL that I'm aware of don't be having a stench on that thing.
fat during a BBL, the body can only supply so much fat with blood. So in order to survive and have that fat survive forever, the body needs to supply it with a blood supply. So when there's too much fat for the body to give it blood, then that fat will die. It's called fat.
He's talking about those jumbo BBLs, bruh.
Necrosis. This could even result in a huge infection that would require antibiotics or even hospitalization. You could get sepsis from this. So this is a huge issue. This is not a myth. You can stink after BBL.
So yeah, for anyone watching this who feels insecure about how they look, bruh, get in the gym, pick up a healthy eating regimen that has plenty of protein and healthy fats, keep up with your grooming, get a haircut, take care.
So people they be walking around with dead flesh in their booty, smelling like rotten dead flesh butt. That's basically what be going on. Like, flesh butt, rotten flesh butt.
Your skin, drink more water, and above all else, stay
hot, rotten flesh butt.
Consistent. You don't need to take these crazy health risks just to fit into the beauty standard. The people that come into your life should love you for you. And if you feel like you have to change yourself to feel loved, then it's not genuine. And hey man, if all else fails, just get your money up. That's literally the cheat code. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment.
Bruh, I'm disgusted. Like, I'm genuinely disgusted. Rotten flesh butt. That's what y'all out here smelling like. Hot, rotten flesh butt. Ugh, dude. Then you learn something new every day in this world, man. Anyway, y'all love yourself. You feel me? Work out. Don't try to do it the Ozempic, you know, the quick ways. You feel me? Eat good. You feel me? Affirmations in the morning in the mirror. 1% every day counts and it matters. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all folks like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. You feel me? Y'all turn on my post notifications if y'all want some more stuff from me. Period. You feel me? It's in your CC. I might not make another video today.
But that's why I love the Mars.